Hi, my name's Tani.
Tim Reed.
It's nice to meet you. You were just sharing about the shelter.
Yeah, these people here are amazing.
You were telling me about your experiences in the shelter.
Awesome. Why don't we honor the land that we're on? And she had suggested Xamitin.
These people came in 100% on the up and up.
Hello, Tani Bailey, Chief Operating Officer of Redwood Community Services. I am here in Lake County today and very excited to be introducing you to Xamitin Haven, one of our newest programs. And I am excited to be interviewing Lindsay Beck today. She is our program manager and she is going to give us a little bit of information about this really cool new project. How many beds do we offer?
We offer 35 beds.
And are we serving just single adults right now?
At the moment, yes.
And what are our plans for the future?
You know, we're waiting to hear from the local COC to see really the direction that they want us to take. We want to make sure that we're meeting the community's needs, and so we're just waiting to really hear from the community to see what exactly needs to be met as far as adults or if it's families with children, and we'll be making that decision as soon as we hear back from them. As of right now, we're trying to just make sure that we can provide the basics for everybody. A safe roof over their head, a bed for them to sleep on, means to a shower and a hot meal. Right now we serve breakfast and dinner. What it looks like in the future is, which we're really excited about, is getting housing navigation in, and so we will actually have a team of case managers and housing navigators come through, so that way they can use these 90 days that the guests have here at the shelter to be able to create a housing plan, and the guests can really get back on their feet and use those full 3 months to be able to know that, you know, they're in a safe place at the moment, and use that as a time to use different resources throughout the community and be able to get into a housing situation more permanently.
If you're working with a client that is coming close to their 90 days, but they haven't quite secured housing, are there any opportunities for extensions?
100% there are. I say to the staff all the time that there are different situational things within the shelter, and not everything is, you know, black and white. So we really roll with the things that we're dealt with, as far as, you know, if someone, let's say their exit date for their 90 days is coming up and they have a week left, but in 2 weeks they're going to be actually receiving housing, you bet that we're going to extend their stay, so that way they, you know, can make sure that they're not out on the street in between, because a lot of things can happen in that time, and we want to make sure that they have somewhere consistently to be.
Similar question. If somebody comes close to the end of their 90 days and housing is not unfortunately on the horizon, how long do they have to be out of shelter before they're able to apply to get back in?
We ask them to take a 2-week break, and then they're more than welcome to come back and see if we have any beds available. And at that time, we will try and use our resources in the community to see if there's anywhere else that we can set them up to go. There's the Hope Center, there's Circle of Native Minds that has some resources to be able to pull together for folks who may not have anywhere to go. So for the time being, until we get our housing navigators and case managers, that's what we'll do. I make the phone calls and reach out to those different resources in the community and see if we can try and get help. So we've got our living room area, which is really nice for the guests to be able to just relax and feel comfortable, watch a little bit of TV, and be able to really just settle into the day. And then as we come over here, we've got our kitchen cafeteria area. So we do serve 2 meals a day, breakfast and dinner, and it's actually been very rewarding putting together the menu. It's been a lot of fun. We've taken suggestions from the employees, from the guests, and from what I've heard, everything's been going really well with the hot meals we've been providing.
You guys are lucky to have a kitchen. You're lucky to be able to offer this. Not all shelters have the capacity to do so, and so I think it's a huge value add for the community and the clients that you're serving. This is a beautiful stove.
isn't it? It's so nice and shiny. Many thanks to the county for replacing the stove. This has come in so handy, being in such a big kitchen and having about 35 to 40 people to prep dinners for. It's just been really, really nice to have.
These people are a private corporation. The county's come to meet them fully and helping everybody. It's amazing to watch.
We were led by Sage, our director, in naming the shelter, and it was really special because it was an activity that we could all do together. And basically we just had a big brainstorming session, and one of our staff members actually suggested, they're like, why don't we honor the land that we're on? And she had suggested Xamitin, and Xamitin actually is a Northern Pomo word for lake. And so we just added that amongst other ideas that we had, and ultimately once we read Xamitin Haven, we're like, that's
Clear
it.
front,
That's
clear front runner.
Exactly.
Yeah, I love it. That's fantastic.